Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue, I'm Eric, and a brand new theme park battle is here today. Today, two of my absolute favorite theme parks, Kings Island and Six Flags Magic Mountain, compete. Which one will win the overall park battle? Well, let's begin. But first, I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps keep me going, and that's how we get more content sooner. So let's begin with the roller coaster matchups. We have the B&M Inverts first. And while Batman the Ride is certainly a good ride, Banshee is my favorite B&M invert, and has a much better layout overall and is much more intense. Now for Mine Trains, another point is going to Kings Island, because Adventure Express is a lot better themed and smoother than Gold Rusher. The next category, Launch Coasters. This one is interesting, because Flight of Fear I think is quite good. It's kinda like Space Mountain but super thrilling. However, Full Throttle does win points for hang time, I think. It's better overall. So I'm going to give Magic Mountain this points. Next up, we have more launch coasters, and I gotta explain. Backlot Sun Coaster and West Coast Racers, obviously, there's very little comparison in quality here. However, if I were to put any two Magic Mountain launch coasters against any two Kings Island ones, Magic Mountain would win both points no matter what. So I just needed to find a way to get some matchups in here, because it's actually kind of hard to find matchups for these parks, because there's so many wooden coasters at one and steel at the other. So I thought this would be a good matchup. That said, yeah, West Coast Racers wins, but the launch coaster points are definitely earned by Magic Mountain. Now for more family coasters like the Mine Trains. The Bat and Ninja. Both are suspended coasters, and I'm going to say Bat is a little better. I like both quite a bit. However, Bat has better terrain and is a bit more intense. So Kings Island takes the lead again. Now for some kiddie coasters, Great Pumpkin and Speedy Gonzales. I think Speedy Gonzales has better theming overall, so I'm going to give that the points. But the next matchup is GCI Wooden Coasters. Apocalypse the Ride has gained quite some support lately, being known as a great GCI Woody. However, it does not beat Mystic Timbers overall. Mystic Timbers is certainly the better ride. And given the Magic Mountain Launch Coaster thing and the Kings Island Mystic Timbers thing, I'd say the parks are kinda even in how fair the matchups are. Now for some loopers, very different rides. Very close, honestly. Invertigo is a pretty good ride. I like the Invertigo models. That said, New Revolution is also really good. But I'm going to say Invertigo is better. It has more inversions to it, which is good, and I think it's a bit more intense overall. And now we have some hyper coasters. Diamondback and Goliath. Both are good for sure, but while Goliath is only a good ride, Diamondback is my favorite B&M hyper. And it definitely has the better airtime, intensity, and better ride experience. So it wins this point. Now for just one final matchup, very different but great rides, Orion and Twisted Colossus. Twisted Colossus wins for being longer, smoother, better intensity, better elements, better airtime. Twisted Colossus is just one of the best rides ever. Orion's not quite at his caliber. Now for extra coasters to give Magic Mountain a lead. Kings Island only gets 3 points for the Beast, the Racer, and Flying Gaze Aerial Chase. Magic Mountain, with the most rides in the world, gets a staggering 8 points for Tatsu, X2, Superman, Scream, Viper, Riddler's Revenge, and some kiddie coasters. So Magic Mountain is winning. Now for the drop towers, and I'm going to give the points to Lex Luthor Drop of Doom. Don't get me wrong, Kings Island's drop tower is very good, but Lex Luthor is much taller and a lot more thrilling overall to me. It also has a bit of a story to it, which is kind of cool. Now for flat rides, Kings Island has Delirium and Windseeker, so it gets 2 points for that. Magic Mountain has Crazy Entity, so it gets a point for that dark flat ride. Now, as I was about to say by accident, dark rides. Boo Blasters on Boo Hill and Justice League Battle of Metropolis are shooting dark rides at each of the respective parks. so each park gets a point for that. And now for the water rides. Both of these parks have 2 water rides. There's a log flume or shoot the chute, whatever you want to call it, and a river rapids. So each park gets 2 points for that. Now for other rides, which park has more non-roller coasters? Magic Mountain has 23, while Kings Island has 10 more at 33. So it is now only a half point behind. And now for shows, I know very little about shows at these parks. I haven't really seen them. I'm just going to give this one a tie, because I can't really fairly say which one has better shows. Now for food, while Magic Mountain has some pretty good food overall, a lot of good chains mostly, Kings Island has graders and quite a few other notable food options that are definitely better. So that means Kings Island is now in the lead. Appearance. This one is interesting because Magic Mountain does have a fantastic location in the mountains and some nice landscaping. However, Kings Island has the particularly well done Area 72 and superior landscaping overall. Now for layout, this one is quite tough, but I think, while Magic Mountain's circle might not be favorable to some, I think the amount of backtracking you have to do in Kings Island to get from one coaster back to the main entrance or to another one is less favorable. So I'm going to be giving Magic Mountain this point. It's only behind by half now. But next we have operating season. Magic Mountain takes the lead again because it is open year-round, while Kings Island has quite a few off months. Alright, Magic Mountain is up by half a point. One category left. Operations. And this is going to go to Kings Island. Magic Mountain has some pretty slow rides overall. Breakdowns are fairly frequent. I remember when I went, there were 3 roller coasters closed. And I should also point out that New Revolution, when I had VR, was terrible. And I think Kings Island is probably a top 3 park for operations. Magic Mountain certainly has its good spots and is kind of underrated in that aspect, but Kings Island is really, really great. 3 trains on most rides, definitely winning this point. And that means our winner by half a point is Kings Island. Congratulations. I think I personally prefer Magic Mountain overall by a bit, but when we go into all the overall categories, I can see that Kings Island probably is the better overall park if you're not just looking for roller coasters. Congratulations to Kings Island. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope no one is upset that Magic Mountain lost. It was quite a close margin, and both parks are certainly fantastic. Comment down below your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content. I will see you next time.